morning, everybody. So unfortunately, I'm out today, but that's fine. We'll just kind of continue on. So the last class, where I know some of you missed, which is fine. I'll have to catch you up when we return or when I return. We talked about quick masking, and quick masking, for those of you that were here, is that red stuff where you're able to make a selection and then refine it using, well, the quick masking function, which includes your brush and your eraser. We learned that so that we were prepared for our next activity. Our next activity is called the Big World, Little Me assessment, which is something we looked at before we left for Thanksgiving break, which basically is, and I can show you some examples from the real world, but we shared student work in class where you are going to have someone take a picture of you up close, and you are going to take a picture of something up close, and you're going to create a photoshopped image of you being nice and little, and inserting yourself as realistic as possible into a situation like you see. So we have a lot of students who'll do like a close-up of different objects they find around the school, and then they kind of insert themselves into the scene. Now you're going to see that most of the examples you're going to learn about today are they're like little train model people. You are going to be that person. You're not going to use these little tiny figures, but these will definitely give you some ideas. So when you go into Google Classroom, go to classwork, make sure everything is handed in, so you should have no blues. Unless you owe me that work, then obviously there will be a blue. And go ahead and open up the newest assessment, which is Big World, Little Me. When you open it, you're going to see 3 slides, very similar to the formats you've seen before. The first slide gives you a quick little overview of what we're doing. You're going to follow the digital workflow process to create the Big World, Little Me, using everything you've learned so far, and I'll teach you a little bit more when we come back. Excuse me. Today, you should fill out slide number 2, which is your planning and your production work. So what I'm going to ask you to do to get started is to research and brainstorm several ideas for what you might want to do. So you're going to want to change your search terms in Google, but very simply, you're going to find some images that you think look interesting, and maybe you're going to do the same thing, or maybe you're going to kind of come up with your own ideas, but what have you. But what you're going to do is you're going to find 3 of them. You're going to copy them, you're going to paste them, make them fit inside the box, and give me a sentence as to why you think this is a good idea or how you might go about creating your own version of it. So 3 pictures, 3 sentences. Then you're going to kind of finalize your idea. So tell me on the right side of the slide how you're going to capture the photographs, or what type of image you're going to try to create, and then explain how you're going to create them. So this is your work for today. Now, if you get ahead, you can go on to the next slide, which is to start creating your high quality work, which really means if you're ready, you can take a camera from the closet, or if you have your camera, and you can go take the pictures you need. So if you feel good and ready, then go ahead and start that. Otherwise, you can just finish these slides up, or finish up slide 2 for today. Thank you.